Welcome to your morning ritual. This set of movement, breath work, and meditation are to set you up for the day, to increase our vibration, give us that lift. And if we think about it as like switching a dial on a radio station, tuning into the vibration you want to be at today. And that's most likely a high vibration so that we can attract in all of those high vibrational things that we want in our lives. So we're going to start seated in a comfortable position, palms facing forward, elbows drawn in, reaching up towards the sky, just lengthening up, stretching. And as you exhale, clasp the hands like fists and pulling the elbows down and in, almost like we want the elbows to touch. They won't, but feeling like that. Inhale, reaching up, in through the nose, and exhale out through the mouth, pulling down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale. So now that you've got the flow of this movement, you might close down the eyes and just begin to move with your own rhythm. Inhaling up and exhaling, now almost pumping the air out. Think of this as a cleansing of any stagnant energies that might be in the body this morning. Getting the breath deep into the body as you breathe in and expelling the air quite quickly as you breathe out. We're going to continue for another 20 rounds. Keep going with your breath until you hear the sound of my voice. Three, 2, 1. Releasing the hands facing up, palms facing up, backs of hands resting on upper thighs. Eyes closed. Focus on your third eye, that space between your eyebrows. Your internal guide, intuition. Just resting there as you let the breath flow freely. Deep inhales in and sighing exhales out. Bringing left hand over heart space, energetic heart space, and right hand on top. We're going to use the next practice to connect in with this space. So each day we want to be guided by that inner intuition and the heart. These places that know what we really want. So let's come up onto our knees, standing on the mat. If you want a cushion or a blanket underneath your knees, and just pulling belly button in and really engaging your thighs. Reaching the arms out wide, palms facing out, fingers pointing back, getting that stretch through the wrists. Inhale to expand your heart. And as you exhale, placing right hand on top of shoulder, left hand crosses over the body, and we bend down and in, crouching over, a little self-hug in the morning. Inhale to expand, open, pull belly button in. We're nice and strong in the thighs. And as you exhale, wrap inward. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, wrapping in. Inhale, expand, getting ready now to go over to the other side. Left hand on top of shoulder, right hand wraps around, that comforting feeling, and then expanding out into the world, maybe tuning into that sense of vulnerability as we do this. Exhale down. You might notice which area you feel more comfortable in today. Are you out in the world, or are you looking for some comfort and introspection? Last time to inhale, open the wings of the heart. And then bringing the hands down onto the mat, we're going to come into our tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulder, knees underneath hips. And we'll move into a cow pose, lifting up our chest. As we exhale, we're tucking the toes and sending the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Using your breath to allow you to flow through this. Inhale, lifting up chest. You can keep toes tucked. And as you exhale, whoosh, out through the mouth, into downward facing dog. This time engage the core as we very slowly lower down, knees softly land, lifting up the chest as much as we can, drop the belly button, tailbone high. And as you exhale, like a pumping out of the breath. Inhale, lifting chest. Exhale, sending chest back towards upper thighs. This time really engaging the core. We're going to lower down and hover the knees just above the mat, lifting up the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 times together. Keeping core engaged by pulling belly button in. Finding yourself in downward facing dog, and on your next inhale, lifting the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Heel is nice and high. We're going to lift up onto our left tippy toes. So left heel is high, right heel is high in the air, pointing your right toes away from you. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, bending right knee in towards chest. Forehead comes in to meet knee. Inhale, reaching right foot back, and left heel can come down to the mat. Exhale, rounding in. When we round in, we're high on our left heel. Come close in towards your knee, and inhale, reaching back. Drop left heel. Next time we round in, high on our left heel, look forward, step the foot forward, rising up into a high lunge. Gentle bend in our back knee. As we set ourselves up, bring the hands down into prayer. Twisting belly button towards right hip, begin to push out through your back of your left knee. Hooking left elbow to outside of right knee. Beginning to twist deeper, pushing right hand down and left hand up. And in that way, we can bring our thumbs back to that heart center. Strong on your right foot and light on your left foot. Look forward and step forward. Stay low, stay twisted. Knees facing forward, chest open. Pull shoulders away from ears and look up towards the ceiling. Staying nice and low in our Utkatasana. Hands to prayer center, heart center. Reach the hands forward. Pausing here, draw belly button in. Can we lift up the chest? Lift your gaze forward. And as you exhale, coming to standing. Inhale, reaching arms forward and up, letting the arms drop back behind the ears, lift the chest, gentle back bend, And as you exhale, come forward and down, forward fold. Stepping back into downward facing dog. On your inhale, reaching left heel high, three-legged dog. Up high on your right heel, point your left toes away from you. Keep pushing the front of the mat away from you. Take an inhale to lift the left leg high. And as you exhale, rounding in, forehead to knee. Bring knee high up into chest, high on your right foot. Inhale, reaching back. And exhale, rounding in. Inhale, as you reach back, feel your right heel heavy down on the mat. And then your next exhale, we're stepping all the way forward, drawing in, step forward, rising up into your high lunge. Drawing hands down to heart center. Push out through the back of your right knee. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Hooking left elbow to outside of left knee. Push down on the top hand. Push up on the bottom hand. Remembering the breath. Heavy on your left foot. Look forward. Light like a feather. Step forward. Stay low. Turning to face forward. We're staying in that Utkatasana. Can you really hear now? Lift your chest. Pull belly button in. And now hands can begin to float upwards. And as you exhale, coming all the way up to standing. Sliding your hands now down the front of your body. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Dropping the knees. And coming down into a seated position where you close down the eyes. And just connecting with your breath. Letting the inhale be slow, and the exhale even slower. And just letting your body settle after that movement, the shifts in energy. Can you retain your balance, your center, even through changes, through movement? Finding that center now, relaxing the shoulders by rolling up and back, lengthening through the crown of the head and chucking the chin just slightly inward. We're going to use our chin mudra. The fingers are going to help us with our meditation this morning. So index finger and thumb lightly touch, palms facing up. Pressing each finger once, so there will be 5 presses. 1 press for thumb, 1 press for index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and baby finger. Let's start with the breath. We're going to inhale to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Using your fingers as little counters, very lightly touching each fingertip. You mightn't get all the way to 5 for the first few, but eventually you will. Letting the inhale come in through your nose and the exhale out through your mouth. The golden thread breath. Equal breath. Slowly calming the whole body. If you get lost in thought, Just come back to your first touch of index finger and thumb, starting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just enjoying that light touch of the tips of your fingers. The gentle way you can count and control your breath. And the way you can really naturally calm yourself. Releasing your counting. We're going to stay with that same movement, this time introducing a mantra. It's a Kundalini mantra meditation, and it derives from Sat Nam. Truth is my essence. And we use 4 of our fingers, Sa, index finger, Ta, middle finger, Na, ring finger, Ma, baby finger. Practicing together. Sa, touch, index finger, Ta, middle, Na, ring, baby, Ma, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Practicing aloud. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Closing down the eyes. Continuing with your mantra meditation. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. You might choose to say aloud, whisper, or say silently in your mind. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Keep going with your mantra until you hear the sound of the bowl. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Releasing your mantra, eyes remain closed, and using our fingertips to close our meditation practice, using the fingertips to help you count 4, or you can do 8. I encourage 8. Things you are grateful for. Each tip of finger, I am grateful for. Da. I am grateful for. Ba. I am grateful for. Going through each of your unique blessings in your life. Very simple practice to switch the dial to good vibrations, sealing your practice by bringing the palms together at your heart center and bowing down to that internal place of knowing. Namaste.